Hello and welcome. Today I am joined by Robyn Wilson. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, yeah, I'm doing great, thanks.
Amazing. Good to know. Okay, first things first, as a question is always set in stone in these sorts of interviews, how have things been in the last year to make music for you? What's it been like?
It's obviously been a bit of a struggle getting stuff recorded, but writing wise, obviously it's given so much time to just be like up in my bedroom, writing songs, and then as soon as the studio's opened, it was like, right, okay, we're getting in there, we're recording this stuff and we're getting out there. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's been pretty good to be fair.
amazing. So talk to me. Let's go to the start then. Where did music all start for you?
Oh, do you know what? There was never really a moment that I thought, I like music, I'm going to start it, because I think from when I was young, I just would always be singing, I would always be writing little songs. Obviously, when I was younger, they were just about random stuff, probably about
Yeah.
cleaning or something.
Good
But
show. Good
yeah,
show.
great show.
Who was your
But
favorite?
mine was Milo. I
Oh,
loved Milo.
yeah, big time, same.
He was definitely the best.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and then as I got older, I was about, I think, 13 when I started playing the guitar. That was because of good old Taylor Swift. She was my inspiration, and I just wanted to write songs and be as cool as her. So yeah, I just carried on kind of writing in my bedroom. It was never, I never intended to like start recording and releasing stuff, but as I went on, I just, that's how it all started. I just had always had this love for music, and now I'm here.
Yeah, no, definitely. So for me, like, sort of listening to your music, we've got a really good sort of crop of like proper songwriters now, like female songwriters, singer-songwriters, and I feel like you're sort of moving into that sort of category as well, and definitely someone who can sort of match the likes of people like Maisie Peters, um, those sorts of artists. Do you,
Thank you.
who do you sort of look up to in the charts or not in the charts,
Yeah.
at the moment?
I mean, Taylor Swift has honestly always been such a big
Yeah,
inspiration to me. I know it sounds a bit, basic or whatever, it's a bit stereotypical,
she's there.
but
Look.
yeah, there she is
My
on your
girlfriend's
phone.
pick. That was obviously wasn't it wasn't me, but yeah, she's here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just always loved her stuff from a young age. It was the whole like fearless era that I
Yeah.
loved. And then the storytelling in her songwriting always just really got me. And then I also love people like Casey Musgraves. I think she's really good. She's actually kind of like an American country singer,
Yeah.
but she's very poppy too. So maybe I'm just drawn to these country singers.
But it's funny you say that because I actually host a country show on a Monday night.
Oh,
So yeah, two huge artists, and I think country music in terms of songwriting is it's where it comes from. Really, I think everyone's got a bit of country in them.
yeah, definitely. You can't be a bit of country. And again, with like the storytelling is
Yeah.
um that's what country music is like renowned for, the storytelling in it. And I love a song that you can relate to and it has a proper meaning to it.
Yeah, definitely. So talk to me about love songs to myself then, because obviously it's not your first single you've released, is it?
No, I released Hotel Room in
Yes.
2019.
Yeah.
But yeah, so love songs to myself was, I actually wrote it, I started writing it, should I say, just after I released Hotel Room, because I was in America at the time
Yeah.
and I was there for a few months just traveling and doing my own thing. And it was the first time that I realized I'm so happy right now. And like, I haven't got a boyfriend, I'm not talking to anyone, I'm not, don't have a crush on anyone. And I'm so happy about it. Like,
Yeah.
it was the first time I realized it's okay just to be single, and like, you don't have to be in a relationship to be happy.
Yeah.
I know some people might like always want to be in a relationship, and obviously that's absolutely fine, but that's just what the song is about. Is me discovering sort of like the love I have for myself, and like the enjoyment that I have spending time with myself, just like chilling out by myself. And
Yeah.
at the time there was, I was stargazing, and it was the first time I'd ever seen like fireflies and stuff. It was really like outdoorsy. So
Yeah.
that you in the lyrics to love songs for myself, it kind of refers back to them moments as well. So
Yeah. So what was in your head sort of when, you know, you're going through the process of making this song? Because obviously to me again it feels like such just a well put together song. The lyrics are great, the music's great. And I could see it in the charts, hence why I picked it as my future anthem a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, what's your sort of thought process? You know, how much involved are you in sort of saying I want this?
so recording wise, obviously when I wrote it, it kind of just, I'll pick up a guitar, I will start strumming some chords, and I'll just kind of sing what's on my mind and
Mm,
see what goes well. And then after I've written it all, obviously that's when you go into the studio, and it ends up sounding completely different to how
yeah,
it first did, because I write it with vocals and guitar, and now it's like this pop song with
yeah,
like loads of effects and stuff. And I would go in the studio with Chris, which is one of the producers. There was also someone called Arno who's producing it, and we would just play about with stuff. Put the vocals down, play about with some instruments, see what works well. So I was very lucky to be, I'm at the stage where I'm still very involved in all of it, which
yeah,
I love, and I hope that it would always be that way. I feel like it would, with the people I'm working with.
yeah.
We like to make sure we're doing it as a team, and it turns out how we're happy with. So
Yeah. So it's looking back to like when you first picked up that guitar age 13, like how to where you are now, obviously released, obviously Hotel Room and obviously this track now, does it sort of met your expectations so far?
yeah, do you know, I think, yeah, I think if 12, 13-year-old me would see where I am now, and just release my second single, more to come, and I think I'd be like a giggling little girl. Like I'm really happy with how things are going at the moment, and hopefully I can just keep on writing and recording and releasing and making younger me happy.
Yeah. So what's the dream? Like okay, before we get to the dream bit, what's like the next year looking like for you?
So I've got a couple more singles lined up ready to release. Gig wise, I haven't got loads because it's still a bit
Yeah.
like hit and miss with the whole COVID thing. So I'm just doing local things here and there, which is still obviously really, really fun. But yeah, at the moment, I think just focusing on getting my music out there, because at the moment I've only got 2 songs that
Yeah.
are like officially released. So yeah, just keep writing this. We're getting back in the studio soon as well to get even more lined up,
Yeah.
hopefully. So yeah, I'm just hoping to keep on releasing.
There's no song about Sweeney's lined up then.
Well, actually, no, not just yet. I mean, I could maybe drop my eyes now and there in my next single for you.
Yeah, I want to shout out as well for that. I was
Yeah,
hoping for
definitely.
that. So where do you obviously want to get to? You know, fast forward 5 years, and you say, Robyn, in 5 years, I want to be doing this. What is it?
I mean, I'm not going to set any crazy expectations for myself,
Yeah.
but I would love to be doing this as a full-time thing. Like, earning a living off of gigging and releasing music and writing songs, even if it's with other people, for other people.
Yeah.
I just love music, and I've just finished uni, so it's like a whole new chapter for me now. And I think this is where I can really start to, you know, build my life around my music.
Yeah. No, definitely. So what would Robyn Wilson be doing if it wasn't music?
If it wasn't music, um, I actually do a bit of film production on the side,
Okay.
so maybe the next Steven Spielberg. Who knows?
Perfect. Well, we've got a little team going here because obviously there's loads of journalists here at Voice, including myself. So film production, it could work. There's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
opportunity
got a whole little team going on.
there. That's cool. Well, it's been great to chat to you. All the best for the track and the future as well. I look forward to hearing what is to come.
Amazing. Thank you so much for having me.